Smoking could soon be banned in all public housing nationwide.
It is a proposal from the Department of Housing and Urban Development. News 8's Josh Scheinblum spoke to some people who live there in that housing project in New Haven tonight. He's got the very latest, and Josh, I'd imagine they're pretty upset.
That's right. HUD secretary, in fact, claims the ban on smoking would save around $153 million a year in preventable fires, healthcare costs, and repairs. There are already more than 200,000 public housing units that are already smoke-free, but some who live in subsidized housing here in Connecticut say the new proposal would infringe on their rights.
So to tell me I can't smoke where I live is kind of like, what are you saying?
Seeing people smoke near public housing may be a thing of the past if a new rule goes into effect that's been proposed by the Department of Housing and Urban Development. What they're hoping for is to make properties that fall under their jurisdiction smoke-free, impacting more than 3,100 public housing agencies across the country. Under the new rule, should it go into effect, would ban all smoking inside residences, in indoor common areas, as well as in administrative buildings. In a statement, HUD Secretary Julian Castro justified the proposal by saying, "We have a responsibility to protect public housing residents from the harmful effects of secondhand smoke, especially the elderly and children who suffer from asthma and other respiratory diseases." But that's not how all see it.
But what would you say to people who say that this will make people healthier?
Honestly, I think that's bull crap.
Because I have a family member that smokes, and I will feel some type of way if I was them, if I was in their shoes.
I think it goes too far because that's people's personal living. That's my personal life. That doesn't have anything to do with the government.
Angelica Felix of New Haven tells News 8 she lives in government-subsidized housing, and in her view, should the new rule be implemented, it will infringe on people's right to smoke if they choose to.
There's no need to take it away. It's their personal life. They don't need to change it just because they got Section 8.
Under the proposal, smoking would also be banned outdoors within 25 feet of administrative and housing structures. The public has 60 days to offer their thoughts on the rule. The nation's Surgeon General has also come out in support of the move. For now, we're live in News 8 Control. Josh Scheinblum, News 8.